Hello everybody, my name's Michael K and welcome to a Replica Airguns tabletop airsoft pistol review. Today we're looking at the KWC Model 941, basically a Jericho 941, and this is a CO2 airsoft pistol. And again, this is the tabletop review. I haven't shot this pistol yet. I hope to shoot it next week and have some results for you. So I won't really be speaking too much on performance, basically just going over specifications, give you a little walk around of this pistol so you can see it in detail. Alright, let's get right into the specifications. This is a non-blowback metal and polymer design. It uses 12-gram CO2 cartridges, shoots 6mm plastic airsoft BBs only, has a 15-round full-size dropout metal magazine that holds the CO2 and the plastic airsoft BBs. It comes in at about 2 pounds or 800 grams, shoots in double action only, and has a claimed energy rating of 1.8 joules. I'm not really sure what that's going to work out to in feet per second just yet. Probably I'm going to say up in the 400s for sure. Based on how the BB version did, I'm pretty sure this will shoot, at least 0.20 gram BBs. Pretty hot, 400 plus, but we'll find out. Again, this is the non-licensed version of the Real Steel IWI Jericho 941. So there's no branding or licensing on it other than KWC. This gun is made by KWC in Taiwan. Alright, it does come in a nice cardboard box. Nice graphics and such. See, plastic BBs. There is the basically non-blowback 800 gram, 250 millimeter length. 1.8 joule max metal slide, 15 shots, and that's the magazine, model number. If you need to know, order another one. Alright, not too much really going on. Back is basically the same. Inside the box you get your manual, of course. Right? Not really a great manual, a lot of kind of bilingual stuff going on. English going on in this one. You do have a schematic there. Okay, your parts diagram. Things, basically how to load it, put CO2 in, load the BBs, use the safety, things like that. Okay. You also get some airsoft BBs, 100 of them, 6mm, 0.2 gram. And of course you get your Allen key for tightening your CO2 in the magazine there. Now before I do the walk around, I just want to compare it to another gun. Hey, look here, I've got its little brother or twin brother, whatever you want to call it. And this is the basically Cybergun version, so it's licensed, has the Jericho 941 Israel Weapon Industries. Okay, you can see there's some markings on the slide here. That's really the only difference, other than this again is 4.5mm BB, so it does have a little bit different size holes in the magazines and barrel sizes. So you can see, hopefully you can see here, a little bit different diameter, and of course the barrel size is going to be different. Probably see that there. Other than that, these guns are the same, exactly the same, and both are made by KWC. Cybergun just owns the licensing and they redistribute this gun in different areas like the US and Canada. Alright. Now on the Cybergun version, you do get all this nasty, it's right in the slide or in the frame here. You do get all that nasty warning stuff. On the KWC version, look at that, nice and clean. So if you want a clean gun and you don't care about that little bit of white writing there that says Jericho 941, then not a bad option really. Just going with the KWC version. Alright. Alright, at this point I'm going to do the walk around, take a quick look at this nice little airsoft pistol. So we have KWC branding there, plastic grips, plastic lower. You do have your magazine ejector there, just on the one side. Might as well take a look at the mag right now. So there you go, caliber 6mm, V2 mags. I'm not sure what the difference is. There's probably a V1, maybe different valve release rates, hard to say. There's your valve. CO2, this just basically backs out. You put your CO2 in there, tighten it up. Of course your BBs go right in the top there. All metal, nice heavy mag. Alright, looking at the rest of this gun. This basically slide catch release is not molded in, but it doesn't do anything. It is plastic. wiggles a little bit. You can tell it's plastic because it does have a bit of flex to it. Trigger is metal, feels like it's metal. Again, the lower receiver with the lower frame is plastic or polymer. The slide is metal, which is nice. And that barrel portion is metal as well. You can see the inner barrel backs. When you pull the trigger, it just goes backwards. It is recessed. Okay. Now this hammer is sort of a mock hammer, but when you pull the trigger, the real hammer pushes it back. So you do get trigger action, but there is no single action ability. It's double action only. You do have ambidextrous safeties. Okay, take a look at this side. More KWC branding. Mock extractor. Ejection port is nice and cut out, so you see the inner barrel right back here, so it's a nice touch. More KWC branding. Not too bad in terms of seams, they're fairly minimal, a little bit there, but not too bad. No Picatinny or Weaver rail, but that's okay. I generally don't like putting lasers and tack lights on my guns too often, unless they're a purpose gun that I want to do that with. Alright, at this point let's talk about some of the pros and the cons. I'm not going to talk too much about performance because I haven't shot this gun yet, done a field test review. I might make a couple judgment calls based on the BB version that I've used in the past, but we'll see. Now it does have very good weight. It's a nice solid feeling gun at 2 pounds with a metal slide, so it has good weight and balance. Metal parts on this gun would be the metal magazine, the metal slide, the metal trigger, a lot of internal metal parts, of course the metal barrel. Now, it's a really accurate copy of the IWI Jericho 941, so if you own that gun, you might want to own this one as well. If you have the real steel version, it would be nice to have this airsoft or BB version, depends which one you're interested in. And by the way, a lot of people call this the baby Desert Eagle, but it is the Jericho 941. Now it should have pretty high FPS based on my testing of the steel BB version. Hoping it'll be up in the 400s, we'll see. You can expect a lot of shots per CO2, as I was able to get a lot of shots using the steel BB version as well. Now this airsoft pistol does come in at a very affordable price. It's well under $100. So if you want a low-cost metal slide, full-size metal magazine airsoft pistol, it's not going to break the bank. Not a bad option. Couple cons, again, no blowback. The slide does not move at all either. The hammer moves but does not cock, so no single action shooting. Sights are non-adjustable, and the trigger action is a little bit heavy because it is a double action trigger only. Alright, this gun is available in our Canada Replica Airgun store, so check that out. Also come on down to replicaAirguns.com where I have articles, posts, reviews. I'll have a written article for this pistol along with additional photos you can check out, high-res stuff for you to look at. Again, we have our Canada and US online stores where we sell air guns, BB guns, airsoft guns, pellet guns, blank guns, knives, and other accessories. So if you're interested in products like that, check us out there. And also subscribe if you haven't already. Check us out on Facebook and Twitter. Username is Replica Airguns. Thanks for watching. Until next time, take care.